Good evening everybody and welcome back to the gaming channel and to Streaming Tuesdays. Good evening, good evening, good evening. For some reason the chat's not showing up on the screen. Hold on a second. Why is it doing that? It's because I haven't changed it yet. That's why. Hold on. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. This is fun. Hold on. Connect. There we go. That's it. Lovely. Okay, and I'll just slide over to there. And yes, that one does appear to be showing. Excellent. Welcome, everybody. Who we got in the chat room? Ekage is here. Welcome. And Ace of Riddles is joining us. Good evening to both of you. And we have a lurker. Please say hello, lurker, if you would like to. Yeah, this is fun. Sorry, it is way too hot. So I'm finding it hard to concentrate, which, given what we're doing this evening, should be fun. You may have noticed there's something intruding on my camera. Well, let me explain. Tonight we are playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and to do that properly, I have got myself one of these. This is a Velocity 1 flight yoke and throttle thing. It's very cool. It makes flying planes a bit more interesting. Yes. So we're going to be having fun with that today. Express Gaming is here. Welcome, Express Gaming. It's nice to see you. I've got plenty of water, and to be honest, I'm in the coolest room in the house, and it is still warm. It rained a little bit earlier, so it is muggy as anything. Something I am not okay with. But never mind that. Let's get to it, shall we? I'm just going to throw you up to the top of the screen for a minute. And then let's fade up the volume and head over to the game. In fact, if I fade that down to 50% so we can hear what we're doing. This is Flight Simulator 2020. It's a bit busy for my liking, the loading screen, but never mind that. Let's go into the world map, because in this game, bear with, just thinking about it, I think the game's crashed. That's not ideal, actually. That's gone quite badly, actually. Hold on a minute. Let's oh no, there we are. No, we're back. It's fine. Turn that off. Right, there we are. It's working again. Just about right. Flight Simulator 2020 models the entire world. All of these points on the map are international airports, and if I zoom in to say down here, all of these are minor airfields. You can fly to any of these. It is insane. It models the world using Bing Maps, which isn't quite as good as Google Maps, admittedly, but it does the job, and it's just accurately modelled everything to a point. The buildings are all like generated by what's the word? Can't think of the word. Procedurally generated. There we go. It looks at the map and it picks what it thinks is an appropriate building. It's pretty good, actually. So I like it. Now, what we're going to do today is I've never been to the Isle of Man, so that's what we're going to do today. I am going to take a plane to the Isle of Man. So we're going to set that as our destination. Set as arrival. There we go. And then... No, we're not going to start in the vicinity of the Isle of Man. No. We are going to start at my home airfield, which is at Cranfield. It also accurately models real-world traffic. These are real planes that are flying over Toaster and Milton Keynes right now. This is very cool. Right, I'm going to pick a ramp that's quite close to the quite close to the runway, so we don't have far to go. You can pick the route you go, so you could go direct, VOR to VOR, which is again pretty direct. Use high altitude airways or low altitude airways, which is what we're going to be doing today. So our flight plan is thus: we will fly out of Cranfield, chuck a right over Milton Keynes, and then turn left around Buckingham and fly north-west over Royal Leamington Spa, past Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Stafford, Market Drayton, all the way, over the tip of Wales, just next to Liverpool, and Birkenhead, and then across the Isle of Man. I've no idea how long this is going to take, but this should be a laugh. Let's get into it. I have selected real-time flight conditions and weather conditions, so the game should be doing its best to generate what's happening outside right now. Let's get into it. I've also turned live players on, so if there's any players knocking about, we'll be able to see them too. This is exciting. Oh. Okay, I'm sure we can take a detour and fly over Aylesbury. If I can remind myself where it is. Shouldn't be a problem. Right, anyway. I've mapped a fair few bits onto the yoke control, which is so damn cool. I'm very happy with this. It's really neat because it literally just, if I pop the top off of this, there's little bolts and bits in here that you use to tighten it and loosen it. And then it just sort of sits on the desk like that. It's really compact and well put together. I enjoy this. It's good fun. Right, ready to fly. Yes, indeed we are. Right. So let's open up our checklist. And then we'll go through and we'll start our engine. So, evaluation.
Parking brake.
That's that button there. And I'll turn it straight back on.
Idle.
Yep, cool.
Prop RPM levers.
They should need to go all the way up, I believe. Yeah, there we are.
Max RPM.
I haven't mapped those to anything,
Condition
but I'm going to
levers.
use these two for that. Condition levers down to fuel cutoff. There we
Fuel
go.
cutoff.
Yeah, and the battery switch.
Battery switch.
Yeah, on.
On.
Like so. Lovely. Now we've got various alarms kicking in. I'm not sure why. Yeah, don't really know what's happening there. If I turn that, there's also lights on the yoke that flash up depending on. In fact, if I flip back to the studio camera for a minute and then turn the close-up camera on. I said, and then turn the close-up camera on. There we go. You can see there's little lights lighting up that are mapped to the things that are happening in the simulator. So this one is the parking brakes. If I turn that to the right, the green one there is the parking brakes. That's my landing gears down. All my caution lights are lighting up, which I hope isn't problematic. And I'm getting an altitude warning light, which seems a bit odd, but we'll roll with it. Right, now we have turned the batteries and everything on. We can contact Cranfield Tower. I'll be using the easy ATC for this. You can join a service called VATSIM, which is a virtual air traffic control service, which is pretty cool. I've not dared dip my toe into that yet, though, so we won't be doing that yet. So let's request our
Cranfield
clearance.
Tower, Mattaf 1930 IFR to Ronaldsway, ready to copy. Mattaf 1930 is cleared to Ronaldsway Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 21 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118 for 75 squawk 5502.
Okay, lovely, and then we'll read that back.
Mattaf 1930 cleared to Ronaldsway Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 21 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 118.475 squawk 5502.
Okay, lovely.
Mattaf 1930 readback correct. Contact ground on 122.855. Good day.
Okay, thank you very much. Right then, so this is our plane. This is a Beechcraft King Air, I believe. I've given it its own registration number. It's got this nice private blue livery. Now, I'm going to contact ground services and ask them for pushback so I can turn around, because I'm not very good at going in reverse, I'm afraid. So, right. So we'll go to ground services, request pushback.
Cranfield Ground, Mattaf 1930, requesting pushback.
Mattaf 1930, pushback request accepted.
There you go. Our little man's going to turn up there and stop pushing our aeroplane backwards. And I'm going to request pushback to the left.
Cranfield Ground, Mattaf 1930, requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Yes, multiplayer is switched on, so if you're flying right now in live conditions, I will be able to see you. So yeah, if you fancy booting up Flight Simulator and having a go, please do feel free. Right. Okay, he's now pushing us back to the right. I haven't taken the parking brake off, that's why he's struggling so much. Right. He's just going to push us back onto the taxiway, and then I'm going to ask him to stop, because that's all we need them to do. Right. Okay. Perfect. Request stop.
Cranfield Ground, Mattaf 1930, requesting the end of pushback.
Mattaf 1930, request to end pushback received.
Perfect. Now, as soon as he disappears, I'll think about starting the engine. Right. So, evaluation.
Right ignition and engine start.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. That is
On.
Start, right, yeah.
Right condition lever.
Ooh, which one's that? That's, that one? Oh, no, that one, sorry.
Low
where's it?
idle when 12% and 1 minute.
Okay.
ITT and N1.
Alright, so we're monitoring that right now. For the oil pressure. I'm not sure what we're monitoring for, but I'm assuming it will tell us when it's ready. It does not appear to be telling us that it's ready. I figure when the numbers stop going up, we'll tick it and move to the next bit. I will keep a lookout for Liam Rogers in his awesome helicopter. Oh dear. Okay, well the numbers have stopped going up, so I'm going to assume that's correct.
Monitor.
Yeah.
Right oil pressure.
Yeah, that's not
Check.
going up, so that's fine.
Right ignition and engine start. Off at 50% and 1 or above.
Yeah, and then...
Right condition lever.
that one.
High idle.
Yeah,
Right generator.
it's that one.
On.
And then we repeat that
Engine start.
for the left engine. There we go. I'm getting alerts. What am I getting alerts for?
Oral warning, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We know that works. Oil pressure. Right, what was the next bit? Okay, I'm on it. Condition lever, low idle. And then monitor. Yeah, monitoring. Wait for that to spin up. The oil pressure looks like it's in the same correct place. So once that stops climbing, I'm going to assume that that is ready, and we're good. Have I put the parking brake on? No. Yes, I have. Good. Excellent. Because it does have a habit of kind of drifting off on its own. Right, that's done. Right condition lever high, and then engine off, and then left
Repeat
generator on.
procedure.
Yep, done. Amazing. Right, after starting engine. Oh, no. Parking brake wasn't off. That's not good. Okay. I am bad at planes, as it turns out. Right.
Avionics master switch.
Yep, on.
On.
Lights.
Lights.
So we'll test everything. Just make sure they come on. Which they seem to be doing. Okay. Beacon, strobe, tail
On.
flood. Yep, they're all on. Right.
Parking brake.
Right, we'll sort the parking brake out in a minute. we're going to turn off everything except the taxi lights for the moment. Right then. Okay, jolly good. Taxi lights on. Beautiful. And release the parking brake.
Release.
Go back to clearance. Request taxi.
Cranfield Ground, Mattaf 1930, with Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
Mattaf 1930 taxi to and hold short of runway 21 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 1 tree for decimal 9er tree when ready.
Okay, I'm not sure what that ever is, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Right. Throttle up. And away we go. We're moving! Excellent. Now, I have got brakes on this thing that map to the button up here on the left. So we'll be making liberal use of that. And we don't need the checklist anymore. That's all done. And we're already exceeding the speed limit. So we're already doing well. Oh, better acknowledge my taxi clearance. There
Taxi to and hold short runway 21 using taxiway Alpha, Mattaf 1930.
I do not have a super powerful graphics card, but this manages okay. I'm using it on medium settings, but it still looks pretty good. High settings, it was a bit iffy, but with the with XSplit, but it seems to be okay. I think it's been greatly overstated, and it also depends what you're running as well. So. Okay. Keep going. I'm taking this very seriously, by the way. So, if I'm not reading your messages, I apologise. Once we get in the air, I'll be able to concentrate on you all a bit more. Drop the throttle down a notch. Language, Georgie. Welcome. Okay, one more and you're asking for a ban, so... And hold short. Oh. Less holding short, more parking, going across. Hang on, where have I... Oh, I'm only just over the line, that's fine. Right. Okay. Right, okay, someone's going in timeout. And getting hidden. There we go. Someone decided they were going to misbehave and have therefore had their posting privileges revoked. So, yeah. Right, tune to Cranfield Tower, and, oh, hang on, let's go back in, that's why, hold on, tune to Cranfield Tower, yeah, and request takeoff.
Cranfield Tower, Mattaf 1930 ready for IFR departure, runway 21.
Mattaf 1930 altimeter tree 0.151264 at 1 tree. Cleared for takeoff, runway 21.
Lovely, thank you. And acknowledge clearance.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Mattaf 1930.
There we go, right. Let's just make our way onto the runway now. And then I'll be able to be a bit more present with the messages. And use the brakes liberally. Right, it's telling us to turn left here, but I'm going to ignore that and I'm just going to go to the right. I don't know, what anti-tank weapon did DreamWorks make in World War II? This is going to be a pun, isn't it? Is it a Panzer Shrek? Yeah, there we are. Knew it. Right, okay, and line up. I'm probably drifting a little further down the runway than I ought to at this point, but never mind. So we'll line up. There we go. And pop the parking brake on for a second. Whip down to the lights, hide the yoke, and turn off the taxi lights, and then turn on the lav lights, recognition lights, beacon and strobe. If I go out into the plane here, we should see, yeah, everything looks okay there. Lovely. Right. Parking brake off, and throttle up for takeoff. It's going to tell me that I've exceeded the taxi speed limit, but I'm not taxiing, I'm taking off, so be quiet. Okay, keep going, keep going. I'm really having to work the rudder levers here. And lift off. Gently, gently, bit more, that's it. And just counteract the steering. Gear up. And I'm to climb to 12,000 feet, according to the flight plan I've been given. So we'll climb up to 1,000 and then start our turn.
Mattaf 1930, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Acknowledge the handoff.
118.475, Mattaf 1930.
Okay, and we'll start our turn to the right. To get back on track with our flight plan. And we'll tune to London Centre and let them know who we are.
London Center, Mattaf 1930 is at 2,000 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Mattaf 1930, London Center, altimeter 30.16, continue to FINMA as planned.
Okay. And don't need to tell them anything else at this stage, we're just going to keep climbing. I think we need to turn a little bit to the left actually, because we're a little bit off of our altitude. Oh, sorry, off of our course, I should say. There we go. Oh, I'm getting a caution. Why am I getting a caution? That's not ideal, actually. Hold on. I have no idea what that means, so I'm going to assume it's not a great deal, not a huge deal, and I'm way drifting off of my course. That's not great, actually. We're heading to the Isle of Man.
You are 25 miles southwest. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 22 approach via Laurel transition. Cleared to Laurel.
We'll hold her steady and we'll just have a little look on the ground here. We are currently flying over Milton Keynes, my hometown. As you can see, it looks pretty great, actually. I'm quite impressed. My house is over there somewhere. Oops, I'm drifting off again. I need to stop admiring the scenery and get back on track. Now, once we get to our cruising altitude, I'll have a look at the autopilot, because that should allow us to...
246 contact, Luton approach on 132.05. Good day.
So we're heading out towards Buckingham to
Generic
begin with.
80 Bravo, you are 44 miles northwest. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 25 approach via Zagzo transition. Clear to Zagzo.
It's something to do with the engine, is it? Thank you for that, Forza.
Going to 132.05.
Initial internal turbine temperatures. The engine's running a bit hot. Okay. So we'll knock it down to 93%.
Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 25 approach via Zagzo transition. Clear to Zagzo generic 80 Bravo.
If you sort of look out, you can see a bit more, but you don't need to see where you're going when you're climbing. That's air traffic control's job to let you know if anything's in the way. It's about £300, but I'm paying for it on interest-free credit, so I'm paying a little bit off each month for about 4 months. But it is quite pricey, yes. Isn't autopilot sort of defeating the point? Well, there's still a little bit to do. You are still flying the aircraft. It just helps you out with a few things, or at least that's the idea. approaching 10,000 feet. Let's have a look down below. Milton Keynes heading off into the distance there.
Shamrock 936, you're 59 miles northwest.
And we're climbing into clouds. The clouds look amazing. Honestly, I'm so impressed with this game. It's absolutely brilliant.
Cleared to Bravo, November. Mattaf 1930 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 13,600 feet generic.
8 o'clock, that's going to be in that direction. I can't see them because they're not... Because I can't see through walls.
At 11,100 feet Beechcraft King Air. Report them in sight.
Okay, Speedbird 95. Report traffic not in sight.
Mattaf 1930, don't have the traffic.
Actually, I do see him on the radar. He's sort of above and behind me. Okay, he can see me. That's good. That's alright then. Well, I can see him on the radar, so...
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via Bravo, November transition. Cleared to Bravo,
God, this
November,
game is pretty. I mean, look at that. That is so pretty. I'm running at about 20 frames per second, but it looks pretty smooth, so I'm not too worried. And it is responding to the controls quite nicely. Okay, nearly at 12,000. So we're now going to start thinking about the autopilot. Now, if I turn this on here...
Mattaf 1930 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 12,400 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Okay, and then when we get up to 12,000, I'll switch on the
Generic
altitude.
80 Bravo traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 12,100 feet Beechcraft King Air. Report them in sight.
I do not see them, so...
Mattaf 1930 climb and maintain flight level 180.
180, okay, we're going to have to keep going. Climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb and maintain flight level 180,
I
Mattaf
think we are
1930.
well past our turning point at this stage, so I'm going to start making a turn to the left. Like so.
Generic 80 Bravo traffic in sight.
I do not see him anywhere, so I'm not going to panic too much, but... Oh, whoa. Where are we going? What are we doing there? Still don't see him. Still don't see him.
Mattaf 1930, don't have generic in sight.
I'm turning this way too tightly.
Generic 80 Bravo contact, Luton approach on 132.05. Good day.
I think we're sort of roughly in the right direction now. Still don't see the traffic. That's fine, I'm not too worried about that.
132.05 generic 80 Bravo.
How high did he want us to climb again? Hold on.
Mattaf 1930 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 11,700 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Traffic not in sight.
Shamrock 936 traffic is 2 o'clock 3 miles at 13,900 feet Beechcraft King Air. Report them in sight.
Report not in sight.
Mattaf 1930, don't have the traffic.
Because I can't see him anywhere. Right, we'll keep
Shamrock
climbing.
936 have the traffic.
We're meant to be going up to 18,000 feet, so that's what we'll be doing. Just trying to get the flight level, but it seems to want to pull to the left for some reason. Whoa, easy. I have no idea what DLSS is. I know, I'm still learning, so I don't know if I have it enabled or not. It did sound like you set me up to land. I'm not sure why, because I'm still following the IFR, so... He's American, let him off. Right, climbing through to 14,000 feet. It's fine with an Xbox controller. I have played it with an Xbox controller, and that was okay actually. It seemed to work just fine actually. So yeah, I'd say it's probably playable with an Xbox controller. 14,000, soon 15. I've got 3,000 more feet to go.
Shamrock 936 contact approach on 127.525.
Oh, that.
Good day.
I may have squeezed the right trigger by mistake there. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I am...
Right.
Okay. I'm going to turn the heading autopilot on and let the aeroplane do the work. Hold on a minute. Let me see here. So autopilot is on. Heading on. There we are. 312. You still want to pull to the left, don't you? Why are you doing that? You should be heading. There we are. No? Why is it doing that? What's going on? What have I done wrong here? Autopilot on, YD off. Hold on. That is your damper. There we are. And... hang on. Anyone know what that means? Pitot, no HTLR. Oh god, I am all over the sky. Jeez. What have I done wrong here? That engine's fine. That engine seems fine. It's just pulling me all the way to the left, and I don't know why. Press the nav button. Okay, try that. Pressing the nav button. Oh. No, still pulling me to the left. I'm nearly at my altitude now, but it's never done this before. I'm not sure what I've done wrong. Right, altitude. We're nearly at 18,000, so we'll just do that. Okay. And click. There we go. Hold at 18,000. There we are. That's on. And it's still pulling me to the left for some reason. Hold on a minute. My heating. Right, hold on a second. Let me... yeah, sort myself out here. Where's the heating? Hold on. Inlights. Hold on. Prop on. There we go. That seems to be the right thing. There we go. Pytot. Found it. Right. Now, why is it pulling to the right? There we go. Turn on and... oh. No, see, it's still pulling me well over to the left.
You are 1,000 feet above your assigned
Oh,
altitude.
jeez. What is happening?
Flight level 180.
Jeez. That is not right at all. What's happening here? Come. Easy. What the... I am all over the bloody sky right now. What's going on? Come on. Nose down. Nose down. Right. Is the autopilot off? Yes, it is.
Mattaf 1930, did you copy?
Oh, yeah, yes, I did, but I've got problems
Descend
right
and
now.
Maintain flight level 180 Mattaf 1930.
What is going on? Okay, now it is it's right. Okay, start a turn back to the right. If I put the yoke back in the right position, it in the middle position, it pulls up. I am having to fight to keep it well in a climb at the moment. I don't know what's happening. Have I got any error messages? No. Still getting the Pytot error. Getting hit by high altitude gusts. It's plausible. It's not ideal at all, but we'll make the best of it. Hang on. Flap positions. Flaps are all the way up.
Mattaf 1930, please expedite your descent flight level 180.
Oh, I'm dearly trying to, good sir. I know I'm higher than I ought to be, but it's not my fault. The aircraft isn't behaving. Get close to the magenta line and try and see if it catches with the nav button again. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Right, I'm heading broadly in the right direction now. I'm overbanking it by a stupid amount, but we'll make it work. Let's just take a moment to admire the clouds, because they are very pretty. telling me the autopilot is still on. Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. No, no, no. Yeah. Autopilot is off. Okay. Right. No. Still pulling up. Why is it pulling up? I don't understand that. I'm climbing. I've got the yaw all the way pushed in. It just wants to climb for some unknowable reason. Right, hold on. I'm going to try to turn back towards my flight path. See if that does me any good. Here we are.
London Center Shamrock 178 is passing flight level 205, descending 3,000 feet.
It has
Mattaf
never done...
1930, please expedite your descent flight level 180.
I'm doing my best here, fella.
Shamrock 178 London Center, continue to Bravo November as planned.
Try using heading mode. Yeah, I can give that a try.
Mattaf
Hold on.
1930, contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
And then set the heading to... acknowledge the hand. Where are we now?
118.775 for Mattaf 1930.
Still wants to pull me to the left, which is not where I want to be. Hold on. If I get it lined up and then work out my heading from there. 315. Okay. There we go. And heading on. Autopilot on. Oh. Yaw damper on. Yeah, that's fine. Altitude. Now we need to sort out the altitude. Let's see about the vertical speed. Let's drop it down to about 1,000 feet a minute. And I seem to have control of the plane again. Just about. Let's try and expedite our descent. Whew. Ah, trim. Forgotten about the bloody trim. A minute. God dear. That explains a lot. More use right rudder to counter the left turning tendencies. I've forgotten about the trim. I am really bad at this. Right. Okay, so we're holding our course now, which is good. I'm just gonna adjust the heading a smidge because I think we're a bit too far to the left. So a couple of degrees to the left and we should be golden. Contact Manchester Center.
Manchester Center Mattaf 1930 is passing flight level 210, descending flight level 180.
Mattaf 1930 Manchester Center, continue as planned.
There we go. Right. Right. Let's try nav mode again. If I turn off heading. It seems quite happy now. That's nice. Is there an elephant in the back of the plane? Don't think so. Stranger things have happened. I'm reasonably certain there's not an elephant on board. Okay, we seem to have averted the crisis for the moment. So... we're doing alright. Where are we, anyway? I think we're just about to go over Birmingham, which is nice. Careful not to overspeed. Okay, I'm just going to ease the throttle back a little if I can. So I think we are still gaining speed, aren't we? There we are. That's slightly better. Climbing... oh no, sorry, descending rather through 18.3, 18.2... okay, vertical speed appears to be off. 18,000. And then 18,150. 40. 20, 10, 100, 100 feet to go. Do I like Among Us? I kind of like Among Us. Not played very much of it, but I did enjoy it when I did. 1860. Oh, it's already on. Oh, there we go. That's all right then. Right. It's got over its little panic attack now, so we're golden. Good God. That was stressful for a minute there. Water, the stuff of life. Oh. Blooming heck, that was very unhappy for a minute there. Oh dear. Well, we seem to be following the flight plan well enough. If we cross over the line on the screen there, I'll know the nav isn't working, so we'll just do it by heading. Yeah, I'd forgotten all about the trim being a thing. I must have knocked it at some point, and that's why it was trying to nose up on me. Still can't explain why it was pulling my aeroplane to the left, but never mind. I say, I think a little rudder correction was required there. Right, your damper is on. Autopilot we know is on. Flight director off. Okay, just keep an eye on what it does as we approach this line. So if I just flick into my instrument view and then flick across, we can get a better look at this. If I zoom out, we can see there's other planes around us, so that's quite neat. I think down here, is that where we took off from? No, it can't be that, can it? No, it's definitely not that. That is,
Ryanair 90456, contact London Centre on 118.475.
Yeah, because we departed from down here somewhere. Let's see here. I think we're about to cross our line. Okay. I'm being a coward. I'm switching over to heading. I'm just going to turn to. Well, let's see. .309. That's about right. Looks okay to me. And then if we keep heading in that direction, then we'll move it over degree by degree until we're pretty much on the line. All the Daleks behind me are planning to make you crash the plane. This is your pilot speaking. I appear to have lost control of pitch and climb, but yours is still under control, so 1 out of 3 isn't too bad. If we hit the ground, I'll let you know. I like that. That's alright, Ace of Riddles, you are all good there. It's nice to have you. Well, this appears to be going quite well. Touch wood.
Contact London Centre on 118.475. Good day.
We're broadly following the direction of the flight plan.
Going to 118.475 Ryanair 6888.
Yeah, I think we've got 60 miles before our next course adjustment, so we've got a fairly long way to go. But yeah. Yeah, this is going okay. I'm quite happy with this. Now the difficult bit is going to be when we come to landing it.
UPS 207 contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
If anyone's got any questions they'd like to ask me or anything they'd like to talk about, now would be a good time. So I'm still obviously paying attention to the aircraft, but it's not immediately urgent. So it's sorting itself out quite nicely. It's quite happy where it is now. But look at that view. That is amazing, isn't it? I think that's the M6 down there. Good fun. Am I over Wales yet? I don't think so. I think we just miss Wales. Wales is a little bit over to the left. I think, we just sort of skirt the border of it. Just. Yeah, we go with Liverpool on the right down here.
Logan 67, you are 4 miles north. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 15 approach via Bravo Hotel X-ray transition. Cleared to Bravo Hotel X-ray.
Just have a look out of our plane to the left there. Just admire how pretty those clouds are. It is a fantastically built simulator, this. Genuinely incredible.
ILS runway 15 approach via Bravo Hotel X-ray transition. Cleared to Bravo Hotel X-ray Logan 67.
I'm sure someone who knows more about these things will be able to answer that, and I don't want to make myself look more stupid than I did already. So, I'll let someone else answer that question. No one asked you! It's my Echo deciding to chip in there. Oh, okay. Sweet. Thank you, Forza. That would be amazing. I have done a landing in this aeroplane, but it wasn't a very good one. I took a flight from Birmingham International to Inverness a few days ago, sort of in preparation for this, so I didn't look hopelessly uneducated. But yeah, it wasn't a bad landing. I could walk away from it, but I felt all over the place. I did not feel in control of the plane during the last bit. It was just like, that's the ground. There we go. Frightening. That's fine. This is good fun, though. I am very much enjoying flying planes. This is a good time. Cosford. I've turned off landmarks, but I have left sort of other airfields and airports active. So I mean, I don't have failures turned on by default, but I think the options random failures are allowed the way I've got it set up. So if we did get a failure, I wanted to know where the nearest airport was. This is all going remarkably well, I think, so far. Oh god, all the alarms are going off, I've jinxed it! It's probably not something you ought to say while you're flying a plane. But never mind, it's all good. Let me see. I think Monty would make a great captain flying a plane most likely called T Airlines. Yeah, I can see it. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Tea will be provided shortly. Unfortunately, I do not have the opposable thumbs capable of operating the aircraft, so landing might be a bit bumpy. In the very likely event of an emergency, put your head between your legs and kiss your bum goodbye. This is what you come for, the ridiculous humour. This is the point in SimCity where you hit the disaster button to liven things up. We're not hitting any disaster buttons. Unacceptable. So zoom in on our plane here, see if you can see me. Yeah, there I am, look, with me aviators. Nice. Nice, and my co-pilot, who is invisible, is there too. Oh good, that's where the emergency exit is, good to know. Yeah. It's too loud up here. Which server am I on? I believe... I'm not sure how I find that out. Whatever the default one is. Hang on. I wonder if I go into the menu if it will tell me. Pause menu, top right where your name is. Hold on. Western Europe. There we are. That's the one. Oh.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here. Here. Landing here. Landing here.
Right. Both my engines just cycled back to 1%, and I don't know why. Master warning off. What is happening? I'm somewhat concerned. By somewhat, read extremely. I cut the mixture. How have I done that? Oh, right. That explains it. I'm not quite sure how I did that, but okay. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Oh, that's gone badly. Help! Crap. This has gone badly. Go back through the engine start checklist. Okay, right, hang on. I'm just gonna run this on autocomplete, so because I'm not brave enough to do that. It's okay. It's alright. No need to panic. My co-pilot's on the engine restart procedure. Oh, we're pulling up again.
Landing here. Landing here.
Mattaf 1930, you are 2,100 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 180 altimeter 30.
I am painfully aware of this fact. Thank you.
Landing here.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 Mattaf 1930.
There we are. No. Engine 1 still hasn't come back on. Oh no. Oh god. What just happened? Ah, Christ. That's gone badly, actually. What the hell? Oh god. And fire up engine 1. Oh my god. Oh, that was frightening. Ah! Okay, right. Sort out my trim while I'm here.
Please expedite your climb flight level 180.
Yeah, doing it. Thank you. Ugh. I did not enjoy that. That was not fun. I'm going to attempt to turn the autopilot back on in a minute. Oh, God. That was very frightening. I don't know what happened there. Did I knock the mixture lever or something? Because I didn't mean to. At all. And turning to the left. Still climbing. Full opposite rudder to counter the spin, nose down to regain speed, pull up back up when you're situated. You entered a stall on one ring before the other, causing it to spin. Use rudder to counter the spin always instead of ailerons, because no air over the wings in a stall. Okay, yeah, I will remember that for next time, and I've just realised I'm descending again, not climbing, which isn't great. If I let go of the... Yeah, it's still pulling slightly to the left, but I think that is just the engine. It's nowhere near as bad as it was. So, you know, I'm fairly happy with that. We didn't die.
03, you are 63 miles north. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway tree approach via Bravo Hotel X-ray transition. Cleared to Bravo Hotel X-ray.
Climbing. Got to get back up to 18,000 and then figure out where our course is.
2,500 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway tree approach via Bravo Hotel X-ray transition. Clear to Bravo Hotel X-ray easy 503.
Okay. Coming up on our altitude now. Eat the sandwich. Do I have a sandwich? Climbing, that's it. And we're at height. And, oh no! Nope. Okay, no to autopilot apparently. Oh, why has it done that? Nose down. No, not that much. Come on. Come on, get your act together, come on. That's it, there we go. Get your act together, for God's sake. Christ. What the hell is wrong with the autopilot? Right. Vertical speed off, vertical nav off. Nav mode is on, I'm going to turn that off, because I think that's not helping. Heading on. Approach off, altitude on, yaw damper on, autopilot on. No, that's off.
Engaging autopilot.
There we go. Oh. Autopilot now on. Altitude on and holding at 18,000. There we go. Heading. It's probably want about 310. Turn heading on. Yeah, this has not happened to me before. I flew in very similar conditions using a broadly similar flight path to this, and it didn't misbehave like this. Somehow in trying to intercept you, I've ended up over the map leap. Oh, you're trying to find me! Okay. It's good to know, I think. I think I just spotted some traffic below me there. Yes, I did. What are you, I wonder? Do you appear on my map here? Yes, you are that, aren't you? Yeah. Right, I think we are just approaching Liverpool because the sea is, like, directly in front of us. Which means we can't be far off beginning our descent to land. In fact, yes, there's Liverpool Airport, look. Alright. This could have gone worse. Not by much, but it could have gone worse. Someone who had to study environment design for my university course, I've got to say this game is great. That sky especially. Oh, the sky and the lighting in this is incredible. I mean, look at the water. It's magic. It genuinely is. It is incredible what you can do with games nowadays. Oh, genuinely. Right. Right, still at 18,000. Hang on. There we are. About to head over the coast. Where is our next waypoint, actually? Hold on. 5 miles. Okay. Not too bad. And then after that, there was a slight course correction over to the left. Alright, well that's fine. No problem there. No biggie. Not to be too blunt, but Matt is the one jiggling all over the sky. Yeah. I think I'll be giving out some refunds on this flight. This has not gone well. Not well at all. Lost the water there. Switching over to the T. Right. I believe we're about to cross our waypoint. And we're actually not far off being lined up for the next one. We may just adjust the heading by a couple of degrees just to be on the safe side. Maybe 308. That looks about right to me. Beautiful. Nice job. 15 miles out to the next waypoint. There appears to be an aeroplane ahead of me on the flight path as well. Through the map. Yeah, lovely. There we go. And we're over the sea. Yay! When you get down on the ground, the passengers will all give you a big hug and look into boats back from the Isle of Man, quite possibly. Ace of Riddles said, although I really enjoyed making a game environment, I think character and creature design is still my way to go. The dream is to design an alien monster for Doctor Who at some point. That would be cool. That would be genuinely very cool. This is just embarrassing.
Mattaf 1930 descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Okay, can do. So I'm going to turn off altitude hold mode. Acknowledge the
Descend
instruction.
and maintain 10,000 feet. Mattaf 1930.
In fact, I'm just going to turn off autopilot altogether, and then just go ahead and do the descent manually. So I want to feel like I'm achieving something here. So we're descending down to 10,000 feet, and then we'll switch the autopilot back on. I think if it's not letting me turn that off. Okay, that's helpful. Oh, I'm overspeeding massively, so I'm going to wind the engine back. bit because I'm a little bit off my flight path now. Throttle back a little bit. A little sharp there, but we'll make it work. Left. I believe there's a left turn coming up anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. In fact, there we go. Lovely. 9 miles. Nearly at 10,000 feet now. Almost time to switch the autopilot back on. See, does it? And start lifting the nose up a tiny bit, and hold it there. And then just trim the nose down slightly, level flight, and go. Keep going, 500 more feet, and then we're there. Autopilot on. Oh, no. Nose down, please. Altitude hold mode, 10,000 feet. That's on. Autopilot on. There we go. Right. Altitude hold mode on. Heading on. Just there again slightly, because I think be over to the left a little. Yeah, about there is good. 300. There we go. Alright, this is good. We're heading towards our assigned altitude. We haven't died just yet.
Mattaf 1930, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude.
No, I'm not.
10,000 feet altimeter, 30.13.
I'm about 50 feet above my sound altitude. Assigned altitude, actually.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Mattaf 1930.
ATC, you are full of it. Recalibrates the altimeter. Hang on, let's give that a try. Ah, yes, that would explain it. Yeah, there we are. We're about 100 feet about the assigned altitude. Still an exaggeration, but still. Just realised I'm blocking the camera with my arm. That's not really bright. Ah. Throttle about the 50 mark, I think. Let's see what we can. Well, I swear half the problem I'm having here is that the engines aren't working in tandem in the way they're supposed to be. Yep, there we go. 52% apiece. That's probably going to be a lot happier now. Ah, this is nice. My blood pressure has gone up on this trip, I swear. Hang on. Yeah, heart's pounding. Oh dear, never mind. I suspect we're going to get an instruction to descend again soon. Which I may just try and do with the autopilot this time. So I've proved I can follow instructions. I got nothing more to prove.
Mattaf 1930 descend and maintain 7,500 feet.
You got it.
Descend and maintain 7,500 feet, Mattaf 1930.
Vertical speed and no. There we go. Descend by 1,000 feet a minute to 7,500. I know why the nav wasn't working. Your GPS is set to follow nav 8 instead of GPS track. It's green instead of pink on the circle in the middle. Hang on. Oh yes, right. There we go. No, it's turned vertical speed off for some reason, but okay, we'll roll with that. Try that again. In fact, let's drop down a bit faster if we can. Yeah, vertical speed and altitude hold don't seem to want to work together, which sort of makes sense in my head, but yeah. So how do I set up the GPS in that case? Because I'm a moron when it comes to this sort of thing. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't think I meant to press the ident button. That's something to do with letting air traffic control know who I am by making me flash on the radar. Not something I probably wanted to do. Okay. I think if you tap on the circle, it'll give you the option to change it if that's the right avionics system. Hang on a minute. The circle. What am I? Oh, on this thing. CDI source 4142 GPS. There we are. That would make more sense. Hang on a minute. Just for the sake of argument here, let's press nav on. And yes, we are in fact turning. Oh, marvellous. That is wonderful news. We've learned something today, kids.
Mattaf 1930 contact Ronald's Way approach on 135.
Okay, we're nearly home, guys.
Good day.
Okay, and acknowledge the handoff.
Going to 135.905, Mattaf 1930.
Tune approach.
Ronald's Way approach, Mattaf 1930, 7,500 feet.
Mattaf 1930 Ronald's Way approach altimeter 30.12. Continue to lose it as planned. Mattaf 1930 descend and maintain 3,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet, Mattaf 1930.
Turn off navigation mode for a minute. Right. No, that doesn't want to work either. Okay, right. Kill the autopilot then. We're doing this by hand. Descend and maintain 3,200. Oh. Probably overspeeding again, so I'll ease off the throttle slightly. Set the altitude to 3,200, and we're pulling back up again. It's not what we want. I can multitask. Throttle back a little more. Don't want to be speeding up too much. I think I can see the Isle of Man there, which is pretty cool. Down through the cloud layer now. Left turn.
Mattaf 1930, you are 16 miles southeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 26 approach via Romeo Whiskey Yankee transition. Cleared to Romeo Whiskey Yankee.
Okay, brilliant.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 26 approach via Romeo Whiskey Yankee transition. Cleared to Romeo Whiskey Yankee Mattaf 1930.
Okay, nearly at our assigned altitude now. So we'll start to ease off slightly and trim the nose ever so slightly so we're not. That's it. Nearly. Come on. Up a bit. No, down a bit. There we go. That's it. And navigation on again. Oh. Beeping at me. I don't like it when it beeps at me. That means something's gone horribly
Mattaf
wrong with me.
1930, you are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 3,200 feet.
Yep.
Altimeter
No problem.
30.12.
I'm on it. I'm all over it. Don't you worry. There we are.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet, Mattaf 1930.
I think your multiplayer is off, but the only way to turn it on is in the main menu. That's weird because I deliberately went on and selected I set it to live players. So if you're using the same what am I talking about? If you're using the live traffic and live weather and time and things, then you should be able to see me. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did it wrong. Something's obviously not right. I don't know enough about how the autopilot system works, but if they've assigned me an altitude, will the navigation system know that, or do I have to tell it if I'm using just the nav autopilot? I should probably have turned half bank mode on, shouldn't I? Well, it seems to have found my altitude and is sitting there quite happily, so I'm not too worried. Now, I'm assuming when the time comes I can press approach mode and it will set me up for my approach automatically, but I'm not relying on anything at this point, so we'll see. I'm learning a lot though. Thank you for your help, Forza Elite. This has been good. It's been a nice learning curve. Should we have a little look outside? Oh, check the view. That is beautiful with the mainland behind us and the sunset and the Isle of Man below. Oh, it's magical. I enjoy that. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Where is my next waypoint? Oh, my next waypoint is the airport, so I'm assuming at some point they will tell me to make a turn or something. So, got to reset it for all altitude changes. Okay, and so I do that by setting the altitude thing on here, would I? Oh yes, I can see. Actually, yeah. Sorry, I'm an idiot. It says here if I fiddle with the altitude. Yeah. It does follow the altitude you set on there. Right. Yes. Sorry. I am a moron. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. Never mind. Right then.
Mattaf 1930, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Okay, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet, Mattaf 1930.
There we are. Okay, I think I've got this now. I think I understand the principles of what it is we're doing here. Okay, well I'm about to fly over the airport there. So I assume they're going to take me over it and then cycle me back round. At least that's what I assume is going on. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I've very much reached the end of my flight plan now, so... Okay, I'm not sure if the approach is loaded, but let's turn it on and see what it does. Absolutely nothing. Okay, fine. What is over in that direction then? Is that the... Don't sit there and tell me I've missed it. Yeah, I've missed my approach. Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay.
Ronald Sway approach, Mattaf 1930, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Mattaf 1930, turn right heading 115.
Turn right heading 115. Right.
Turn right heading 115, Mattaf 1930.
Right. Well, I ballsed that up. Yeah, looks like it didn't get loaded in when I set the flight plan up. That's fine. Because I set the flight plan up in the world map. I don't know if perhaps you have to set it up when you've loaded in the sim to get it right. But whatever happened, I've done it wrong. There is some major popping going on down there. Just not going to think about that too much, but we are getting a nice little fly over the Isle of Man, so that's nice for the paying public, I guess. Okay. So we're getting a nice little tour of the islands there. Dun 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 dun. That was just for me. We're having fun, and that's what really matters. There we are, that's heading 115. Or nearly heading 115. Check out these views. The Isle of Man is very pretty. I like this. I approve. I like this a lot. This is very pretty. Okay. Looks like we're heading a little away from the approach, so when we're about 4 or 5 miles away, I will request another vector, and hopefully that will loop me in for the correct approach. I hope. I'm hoping that's what will happen. Heading into a little bit of cloud here. No issues there.
Mattaf 1930, you are 6 miles northeast of Ronald's Way. Contact Ronald's Way Tower on 119.005 when inbound.
Okay, acknowledge approach
Tower
clearance.
on 119.005, Mattaf 1930.
Tune the tower. Contact.
Ronald's Way Tower, Mattaf 1930, 6 miles northeast, inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
Mattaf 1930, Ronald's Way Tower. Altimeter 30.12, wind 282 at 12. Cleared ILS runway 26 approach.
Okay.
Cleared ILS runway 26 approach, Mattaf 1930.
Okay, we're going to start the turn towards where it's telling me to go. Oh, no, we're a bit far to the right there. This isn't the Tory leadership campaign, for goodness sake. Topical. Oh, whoa. Steady. No. It is really misbehaving. I did turn the autopilot off, didn't I? No, it's still on. How is it still on? It has no business still being on. Trim the nose up a bit. There we are. Oh, I have missed that approach by miles. Can I pick that up again? Let's see. Hold on. I can probably make that work. That's probably fine. Right. Now.
Mattaf 1930, wind 282 at 12. Cleared to land runway 26.
Okay, let's head down to our lights quickly and turn on the landing lights. There we are. Right, okay, acknowledge landing clearance.
Cleared to land runway 26, Mattaf 1930.
We are still descending quite a lot, which isn't quite what I want to be doing just yet, but we'll make it work. Oh yeah, we'll get the pattern entry, that's fine. No problem. Right. Oh yeah, Concorde was tiny actually. When you compare it to modern airliners, it was a really tiny plane. Right, okay, let's ease the engine off a bit so we can lose some speed for the approach. We are still descending, which is a little concerning. That's fine, just pull the nose up a bit. Reduce speed. Oh god, this is way too fast. Come on, that's it. There we are. Easy.
Landing here.
Idle the
Landing
engine.
here.
Oh, right.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
And we'll drop the flaps down.
Landing here.
Oh
Landing
god.
here. Landing here.
Ah, no, This is way too fast. No. Okay, right. Go around. Declare missed approach.
Ronald's Way Tower,
Flaps up.
Mattaf 1930 is going missed.
Mattaf 1930, contact Ronald's Way approach on 135.9005. Good day.
Yeah, I balls that up completely, but that's fine. I know where I'm going now, so I'm not going to worry too much.
135.9005 for Mattaf 1930.
Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. We're not going to worry about that.
Ronald's Way approach, Mattaf 1930 is missed approach at Ronald's Way.
Mattaf 1930, you are 1 mile southwest. Climb and maintain 3,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 approach near Romeo Whiskey Yankee transition.
Okay, so same
Clear
again.
to Romeo Whiskey Yankee.
So same again, basically.
Mattaf 1930, climb and maintain 2,000 feet.
Okay, climb, maintain 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet. Achieved. Right, ease the throttle off again.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 approach via Romeo Whiskey Yankee transition. Cleared to Romeo Whiskey Yankee Mattaf 1930.
Start, turn and request a vector.
Ronald's Way approach, Mattaf 1930, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Mattaf 1930, turn left, heading 080.
080.
Turn left heading 080, Mattaf 1930.
If I'm gonna land, I want to do it properly. I realise I am still climbing, so let's just drop ourselves down a smidge. We are way above our assigned altitude there, which is not a problem. Just need to keep an eye on it. And those up. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. This is a hell of a turn. And start to end the turn. I've done that a bit too late actually, so we'll just drift lazily over to the right and straighten her up. There we are. Perfect. Not quite perfect. Left a bit. There we are. That's better. Hey! And we are descending. That's fine. Okay. This is fine. We're doing alright. I'm not overly concerned at this stage. Right, we are 3 miles out from the approach there. So if I follow this heading for now and then start a turn to the left in a couple of miles, that should be alright in theory. I'm losing height again. Oh, I would love to see those Concorde photos, Ace. So yes, please do post them. I will be very happy to see those. Still at our assigned altitude. Roughly-ish. Right, okay. I think we are far enough past that now. We can get away with starting a turn. I'll just clarify that with the approach.
Mattaf 1930, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Mattaf 1930, continue to Charlie Foxtrot 26 turning and following heading 045.
045.
Continue to Charlie Foxtrot 26 turning and following heading 045, Mattaf 1930.
Oh, no. That's way too far. Try that again. Look at what the numbers are telling me, Matthew. Jeez. You are terrible at this. That's it, 045.
Mattaf 1930, you are 8 miles east of Ronald's Way. Contact Ronald's Way Tower on 119.005 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 119.005, Mattaf 1930. Ronald's Way Tower, Mattaf 1930, 9 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
Mattaf 1930, Ronald's Way Tower. Altimeter 30.12 wind 2902 at 15. Cleared ILS runway 26 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 26 approach, Mattaf 1930.
Okay. Let's have another crack at this then. So,
Landing
knock the
gear.
engine right back.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I've still got the landing lights on from the last attempt, so we won't worry too much.
Landing gear. Landing
Flaps
gear.
down.
Landing gear.
Oh,
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
sit in the landing position for the moment.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
Alright, I'll
gear.
put the landing gear down when I'm in the pattern. Give me a chance.
Landing gear.
Okay, we are
Landing
speed
gear.
124 for this, I
Landing gear.
believe. So,
Landing gear.
actually, I'm just going to drop
Landing
down back into the
Landing gear.
seated position. for a
Mattaf
second.
1930 wind 2902 at 15. Cleared to land runway 26.
Landing gear.
The
Landing gear.
engine, acknowledge landing
Landing.
clearance.
Cleared to land runway 26 Mattaf 1930.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
There we are, we're about the right speed. We're descending a lot quicker than I would like, actually, so let's... No, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. No, I'm not happy with this. Not happy with this at all, actually. Right, gun it. I don't know if I can salvage this, but I'll give it a go. Really not happy with that. I know I'm too fast. This is fine. Right. He's off.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
No.
Landing gear.
Too fast. Try with landing gear down. No, it's too fast. No. I'm going missed approach
Ronald's Way
again.
Tower, Mattaf 1930 is going missed.
God damn it.
Mattaf 1930, contact Ronald's Way approach on 135.905.
I am determined to do this properly.
135.905, Mattaf 1930.
Sort the trim out, because I think that's half my problem. And tune approach again. Report missed approach.
Ronald's Way approach, Mattaf 1930 is missed approach at Ronald's Way.
Mattaf 1930, you are 1 mile southwest. Climb and maintain 3,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 approach near Romeo Whiskey Yankee transition. Cleared to Romeo Whiskey Yankee.
Climb and maintain 3,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 approach via Romeo Whiskey Yankee transition. Cleared to Romeo Whiskey Yankee Mattaf 1930. Ronald's Way approach, Mattaf 1930, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Mattaf 1930, continue to Romeo Whiskey Yankee turning and following heading 080.
Okay.
Continue to Romeo Whiskey Yankee turning and following heading 080 Mattaf 1930.
Probably bank away way too harshly, considering I've got passengers, but never mind. Okay. Ease off the throttle a bit. And we're way higher than our assigned altitude, so we'll drop it back down.
Easy 855, you are 8 miles east of Ronald's Way. Contact Ronald's Way Tower on 119.005 when inbound on the approach. Mattaf 19030, you are 400 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 3,200 feet, altimeter 30.13.
Climb and maintain 3,200 feet, Mattaf 19030.
Tower on 119.005, easy 855.
Ronald's Way approach, Mattaf 19030, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Mattaf 19030, continue to Romeo Whiskey Yankee turning and following heading 050.
050.
Continue to Romeo Whiskey Yankee turning and following heading 050, Mattaf 19030.
I am probably completely ballsing the
Mattaf
instructions here.
19030, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
There we are. 050. There we are. And straighten her up and descend and acknowledge it.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet, Mattaf 19030.
That's it. There we go. I am very mindful there is other traffic in the area, so I just do want to keep a little bit of an eye out for it. Right. So we are heading way... Quest vector.
Mattaf 19030, continue to Charlie Foxtrot 26 turning and following heading 055.
Okay, interesting. Looks like text-to-speech services have gone off.
Continue to Charlie Foxtrot 26 turning and following heading 055 Mattaf 19030.
Mattaf 19030, you are 6 miles east of Ronald's Way. Contact Ronald's Way Tower on 119.005 when inbound on the approach.
I am all over the
Tower
place.
on 119.005 Mattaf 19030. Ronald's Way Tower Mattaf 19030, 7 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
Mattaf 19030, Ronald's Way Tower. Altimeter 30.12. Phone email alphabet equals X Microsoft Ups PH equals WIHND. Wind /phoneme 292 and 15. Cleared ILS runway 26 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 26 approach Mattaf 19030.
Okay, so we'll start and turn to the left. I'm very much aware I'm descending way faster than I intended. So I turn to the left. And let's try and get this right this time. Third time's the charm. Yeah, I've already attempted to land twice, Ekich, but that hasn't gone well. So okay, I'm going to start reducing the speed if I can. Pop the engines to about there. I will get it this time. I'm determined. Oh, I've gone way past my approach there. Jeez. Right, hang on. That's it. Bring her up a smidge. That's it. A little bit more power. Let's try and maintain some obtain some dignity here. Right, and straighten her up. Okay. I know we're climbing, which probably isn't what you want to do when you're when you're approaching an airfield, but you know we'll make it work. Right, wind the engine back to about 25%. That'll do. Okay. So pull the nose up. Try and drop some of that speed off if we can. Still on the approach, we're losing altitude, but that's fine. I need to lose some of this speed, really. Right, flaps down. Trim the nose down slightly. There we are. This is fine. This is fine. We're broadly happy with the situation.
Microsoft dubs PH equals WIHND. Wind /phony 292 at 15. Cleared to land runway 26.
Okay, acknowledge landing clearance.
Cleared to land runway 26, Mattaf 1930.
Okay. We are basically in the right place this time, but our airspeed is still way faster than it needs to be, so let's try and drop that off a little. Perfect. Come on, let's lose that airspeed. A bit quicker, please. Drop the flaps down a bit more.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Drop the landing gear down. Right, okay, so one hand on the throttle. Power if we need it. Here we go. Flaps are fully extended. Got about the right airspeed. We're way out of the glide slope, but we won't worry about that too much. No, too fast. But I'm happy with about 125, so you know we'll keep it light and breezy. That's what we'll do. Right. We'll just make little adjustments on the deck. A little bit more power. Losing height a bit faster than I would like, actually. That's it. There we are. Off gently. Oh god, I'm all over the shop. Hang on, there we are. That's better. Okay. Oh god, I'm all over the place. Right, okay. Okay, come on. More power. Head on exactly, but I'm not too far off. Right, ease off. Too quick. That's it. Okay. Ease it off gently. Gently. Go. Nose down. Come on. That's it. And that's it. Come on. Down. Down. Sit. Come on. Come on. Oh, ah! No, that went very wrong there. Oh, that's it. Nearly. Come on, nose down. That's it. And brakes.
Mattaf 1930, exit runway when able.
No, not engine off. Did I say that? That's not what I meant. obviously. Right, there we go.
Mattaf 1930, contact ground on 119.005.
Any landing you can walk away from. I'm in no way happy with that, but it's fine. Request taxi to parking.
Ground, Mattaf 1930, taxi to parking. Mattaf 1930, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Foxtrot.
Okay, just follow the directions to parking. But we're on the ground. That was nice. I mean...
Mattaf 1930, please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, acknowledging.
Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Foxtrot, Mattaf 1930.
Okay. And turn to the left. No, gently. Steady, steady. There we go. Easy. There we are. Connection lost. Oh, alright, fine. Switch offline, that's fine. Am I still connected here, or is this... can you still see me, or is this an issue with Flight Simulator? No, I think I've lost the connection. Well, bother.
Landing gear.
Hang on a minute. All good for you. Okay, interesting. So I was just off fiddling with the internet for a second there, but okay. Okay, it seems fine. All right, we'll carry on then. Throttle up. Not quite that much. That's a bit too much actually. Over here. Turn left. Yeah, not sure what happened there. My internet connection seems to be doing very odd things because it seemed to stop for me for a second. Yeah, I've got the stream open on my top left there. It seemed to just pack in for a moment there. Oh, I'm being directed in. And brake and stop. There we go. Parking brake on. And engine auto stop. Okay, not sure what happened with the internet at the end there, but turn off the warning switch. And that one. And that one. What are you whinging about now? Oil pressure, parking brake, fuel pressure. Yeah, I've turned the engine off. That's why you've got no fuel. Oh, right, so turn off the generators and the battery. And we're done. That was nice. I enjoyed that immensely. Don't know if you can still hear me or not, because the stream seems to have cut out on my end again, but never mind. Looks to be good. But yeah, I enjoyed that. That was nice. I would do another one of these, actually, because this was a lot of fun. So we might come back to this next week. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I hope you had a good time, and thank you for flying with Mattaf Productions Gaming Airways. Did I see your comments on the stream? I saw you made. Hang on a minute. Let me scroll back up. When I was on a plane, I had a headache when I was on holiday. The plane was full and there was a baby behind me and kept crying throughout the whole flight. The mother explained that it was upset and his ears were hurting and simply replied, "So are mine." The mother's facial expression on her face showing her reaction was priceless. That's a bit unkind. I mean, fair point, yes. But, you know, there is nothing worse than babies crying when you're in that situation. So, yeah, I am somewhat sympathetic. Anyway, so from here on the Isle of Man at I forget the name of the airport now, Ronaldson I think it was, wasn't it? But yes, from here on the Isle of Man, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We will come back to Flight Simulator because I had a lot of fun this evening and I really want to practice my landing again. Yes, it has been a while since Fallout Who. I'm gonna try and record some Fallout Who this week if I can, and yeah, should be good. But for now, I will say thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.